You can bulk ingest objects into Islandora with Workbench, but what if you just want to create them one by one from within Drupal and Islandora? Well, it's as easy as creating a node and adding some media to it if you need to. In this video, I'm going to walk you through that process. In the administration menu, you're going to go to Content, Add Content, Repository Item. But before we get into that, I want to talk a little bit about combinations of resource type and model terms that will control how your object is displayed on the front end. When you add your object metadata to your node, you need to be sure to set the resource type and model following the table shown here. This table is also in your Born Digital Site Owner Manual under the heading Object Configuration. My example object is going to be an image, so I'm going to choose resource type image and model image. And you can see on this table here that that is what combination we want to use so that our image is going to be displayed using the OpenSeaDragon viewer. So now I'm in my node edit form and I'm going to put in sample object. And as I said, I'm going to take resource type image. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to select model image. Now I'm going to have this object be a member of my example collection that I created in the previous video. And for display hints, I'm going to choose OpenSeaDragon. Now OpenSeaDragon is used for JPEG and PNG files. PDF.js would be used for PDFs. And remote media is used for audio and video files that are hosted externally. If you have a video or audio file that's hosted on your server, you don't need to select any display hint. Now I'm going to click Save. So now we have our object, but we don't have our media yet. If your object has media associated with it, click the Media tab, and then click Add Media. Select the type of media you're uploading, and note that file has to be used for TIFFs. Now I'm using image because I'm going to upload a JPEG. So I'm going to choose the file. And I'm going to choose original file. Now this is going to then automatically generate any derivatives associated with your media. So if I were adding a PDF, it would generate OCR and a thumbnail. And for this image, it's going to generate a thumbnail. It also generates FITS files. So I'm going to click Save. And you see that our image has been added. And I can click back to Site up here if I want to see my object with the media file. And there we go. The only fields that appear here are the ones that I put data into. So you don't have to worry about empty fields appearing on the front end. Now, if I go to my collection example page, I should see the thumbnail image associated with that object. And there we go. In the next video, we're going to look at how to create a compound or paged object from within Drupal and Islandora. It's very similar, but just has a few extra steps associated with it.